flash. There's a flash here. You can see my hand, right? So there's a flash here. I'll see. So what did we do, darling?
I've just been working on the reception desk.
And then?
I have that light. Well, that should be enough for most people, honey. It's only you that says, and then. And right now, we're out the back. You can see we've got a solar light there. We still don't have any power, but we've been promised power for tomorrow, yes?
Tomorrow or the possible tomorrow.
Right. Meantime, we're cooking outside under the guidance of Lovely, who is there, dressed as if she's going to a party, sitting in the rubble and doing the cooking. And we're watching and telling her to be careful. So it's funny how life does have its turns, doesn't it? This time yesterday we were preparing for what we had been told was a super typhoon, and according to people who just love to spread fear and unhappiness and uncertainty in others, they were saying that it was going to be the same as,
Odette,
if not worse than Odette, which those of you who have been following any of the videos in the Philippines, you will know that Odette came through Taliban. And the destruction was really incredible, awful. Power lines were down, and they were down all over the road. We had falls of trees over the path down. You will remember we had a dirt road down to the National Highway. The National Highway was not any less blocked. People were buying and borrowing, stealing motorcycles so that they could get by, because getting by in a car or truck was quite difficult. We had the road cleared by an absolute army of about 15 or 20 men who came with chainsaws, and young men with good backs who could pull the trees out once they were sawn and cleared. And they did that all in a whole day down to the road. It was amazing. But Odette unfortunately took our little red house and trashed it. We actually were lucky to get away with our lives, I feel now in retrospect. And so it was not a good feeling to think that we were waiting last night for something that was even worse. We had seen that it was a Category 4 and the winds were up to 160 kilometers an hour, which is pretty quick. So we have no power, and we are cooking where we can. Down at the bottom of the yard, there's the house, if you can see. And up to the gate and the truck there. I know it's not much. So we're sitting actually on the stage, and we're cooking just by the stage there. We've got our wok going and some building blocks put into a cross with a fire in the middle. Philippine women, that is, are incredible. I'm sure that the men are too, but I mostly just have the Filipino women in my life, for which I'm grateful. So there's Lovely, and she's very capable. Nothing seems to faze these